crazy. That's actually crazy how I miss all of those shots. Do the old 1-2 trick here. The old 1-2 trick.
Made up for the whiff. Good job.
Outside of rappel goes crazy, bro. It doesn't really bother me that we went up against them. It would have been way better if we just like surrendered. Just surrendered like halfway through. I honestly forgot that they were like, I know someone said at the beginning of the match that they were cheating, but I honestly forgot like halfway, like after the first round, just because of the way we were just like 3-0ing them. It just like, it made me forget that they were. It's alright though, we just move on. What's my assessment? What does that mean again? Your peak as plat 1, do you think you can, what can you do to improve your gameplay to hit diamond 3 or just generally get better? Plat 1 and diamond 1 are literally the same thing. It's just points that are separating you from that. I wouldn't worry about it, dude. I think you already have the skills to be there. All you really need to do is just make sure, I mean, you probably know how to win. All you need to do is apply those fundamentals to make sure you guys keep man count on the board and just play siege, you know. I know I'm sounding very vague right now, but what I'm trying to say is I think you already have all the skills you need to be like, however you got to plat 1, just keep doing that. 5 stack more, do more default takes, don't peek dump stuff, keep man advantage when you need to, and yeah. There's a lot of things that goes into just one, you know, than just ranking up. It's going great, KS. Besides that match. Hey, GG's Shax. Unlucky we couldn't play a legit game. You know, like oftentimes, like I don't really like talk about cheaters too much until like recently. I figured like, you know, you could just brush it off and just like move on to the next thing, but like this season I definitely need to use my voice, especially as like a creator in my position too, even though so many people have already. But like as much as I try to ignore it, it's almost like impossible when it's like match after match and like just something needs to be done, even though that's been the message for like what, how many years so far. It's just but damn, man. You know, like oftentimes, like I don't really like talk about cheaters too much until like recently. I figured like, you know, you could just brush it off and just like move on to the next thing, but like this season I definitely need to use my voice, especially as like a creator in my position too, even though so many people have already. But like as much as I try to ignore it, it's almost like impossible when it's like match after match and like just something needs to be done, even though that's been the message for like what, how many years so far. It's just I love this game so much. I will continue to make content for you guys and for everything, and I will still play this game every single day as much as I used to still, but something needs to be done. Something, whether it's like cleanse, it's like a manual ban, hire somebody to literally like 2 people to sit down at Ubisoft, have, you know, anybody, honestly, not only the streamers and pro players, but like anybody that has evidence, that has footage of something. Yo, this is their username, freaking banhammer them. Dude, I know there's so many people in the community that will literally do it for free. They'll go make their own time for that. It doesn't, you don't have to decode the game or anything. You don't have to do anything. It's just the easiest thing to do. Obviously, you know, we've been preaching about the anti-cheat for years, but obviously nothing's been made for that. So the obvious answer is out of the book. But something we could do right now is like hire people to just sit down and manually ban them. Whoever has power at Ubisoft, but they haven't done that yet. But that's all. That's all for my little rant after playing that match. What's up, Jazz? Hey, Ray. I'm proud of you for staying strong in there, man. I'm very glad the video and the content was able to help you out, man. That means a lot to me, man. Glad you're still going strong with that, man. What do you do if you're a hard stuck gold? Go into your match replays here and there and kind of spot out, watch the enemy and how they outplayed you versus how you could have prevented that. So learn from your mistakes. Ask better ask questions from better players too. Try to find some like plats, or maybe go into like pros and ask them just ask them how they would play the situation. That's really like the cheat code to like getting good at this game. It's just, if you ever stuck with a situation, just go up to a smart player that's been in that situation before, which they most likely have, and ask them what they would do. And then you just kind of take their advice and twist to your own gameplay. And I bet you they will all provide you with an answer that you can Velcro to your gameplay, basically. And just one more thing, chat. Like, at the end of the day, like, as much as like we all trash UB and stuff like that, it's like trash them for like the anti-cheat. It's not just to like, slander them and shit like that. It's just like we all genuinely like this game as much as they say that they put into their game. And we recognize from the community side, player side, to the on Ubisoft's part, the makers of the game, we both share the same love for this game, and we both want to see it do well.
You suck! You were cheating with a shotgun, and you lost!